The kindness.
Games.
Overtime.
Paul Moxness, everybody, in for the scoreboard. How's it going, Paul?
It's going well, Tim. How are you?
I'm great. Freaking amazing, actually. Had a good day today. Played a lot of sports.
It's not everybody says that on a Monday, so that's good to hear.
No, that's true, but I have to do a lot of calls with Asia tonight, so they allowed me to have a very leisurely morning since I pressed my day back. So thank you, guys.
That's kindness.
I think I heard them say you're welcome. Yeah.
Good guys. Good guys. Lee, how you doing, man?
I'm doing fabulous. I've had a fantastic weekend. It's been really cool. And today we're celebrating International Women's Day, right? Right?
Happy International Women's Day.
Exactly. So to all of the lovely ladies in the world, celebrate your greatness because we're celebrating with you and for everything you do for us.
Absolutely, because we wouldn't be here without women.
Exactly.
And it's something we should support every day.
Absolutely. Well said, that man. Well said.
So, Paul, we've been bringing alumni on for these scoreboards so that, one, we can highlight people a little more personally, but two, like we want to hear about why you joined the kindness games and what your journey was like.
Yeah, so I just thought it was an awesome initiative. And of course, you guys just had your 6-month anniversary. Was it last week?
Yeah, half-versary last week.
Yeah, that was great. So I think I got started with it pretty much not too long after you guys started. I thought just it was a great initiative and something that there's not enough of in the world and so easy to do, right? Just give a shout out to somebody that means something to you. And then, I got the first 2 or 3 posts done. And I wouldn't say that anything got in the way except my own laziness and stuff like that. And then I think it was probably around November when we had Veterans
OSAC.
Day, Remembrance Day, OSAC, all those kind of things that give me a lot of things to be grateful for, both my career and my life. I thought, I got to get back on here. So I think from there, I pretty much did one almost every day until I got to the 30. So it's just such an easy way to spread kindness, right? And I mean, everybody has somebody in their life that means something special to them. And I'm pretty sure a lot of us have more than 30 people in our lives that have helped us or supported us and developed us along the way. So should be easy. Should be millions of us doing this.
Well, so jumping on camera or writing text posts, I think you did a little bit of both, but you did mostly camera, which I thank you for, because videos are so much more engaging than written posts. Although, if you want to do written posts, we've had some phenomenal post authors in the kindness games. And you know what? When we call them out, we'll let you know, so you can go back and check out their posts. But did it make a difference for anybody, or was this just vanity, just something that draw attention to yourself? Did you get any feedback?
For me, it's kind of the opposite. It was absolutely not about myself. And I love to write. I mean, my wife and I, we have a book coming out later this year. So writing is like been my hobby forever. So the reason why I wanted to do videos is because I don't do videos. I don't like to be in the spotlight front and center. So I thought I'll challenge myself that way. But what I wanted to do with my post was put focus on the people I was giving a shout out to more than to me. And I think it was really good. And as you said, I started around OSAC week. So I tried to tie everything in that week. And that really helped me get through a whole week of posts. And then from there, the snowball starts to roll and away you go.
Did you get any feedback from anybody? Did anybody reach out?
Oh yeah, a lot of people did. A lot of people have asked me, how do we do this? And is it just you guys or what is this? And I'm like, no, it's for everybody. But I think a lot of people have a little bit of an issue getting across the start line. It's like going to the gym, right? It's great when you're done, but getting there isn't always that easy. So
well, and the reason
I'm still plodding along and trying to poke a few people and say, hey, you said you would.
There you go.
Now's the time. And they don't even have to give a shout out to me. They can give a shout out to important people.
Nice. Well, the reason I bring that up, Lee, you and I haven't heard it specifically to me, but I don't think people would tell me this because they already know I don't care what they think of me. But we've heard people who have been put on the spot, be like, what, you just drawn attention to yourself? Like, what is this type of thing? This is basically calling it BS. And everybody we've talked to that's finished a 30 post initiative has talked about just the people that have reached out, people choked up in tears, the real impact, especially during this little COVID experience that we have on our hands. What say you, Lee?
I think it's been a wonderful journey for everybody. And I think if everybody gives themselves the opportunity to speak freely and openly and transparently, then they will showcase that fact to you that they've been on this wonderful journey. It's all about reframing mindsets, you know, to try and push away the negativity and elevate the positivity and give positivity the platform through kindness. And that's what we're going to continue to do, and encourage, empower, inspire, and challenge as many more people as we can to get involved. Everybody that's been involved has been so humble. The humility that has been flowing from them is just immense, and I just love it. And I'm so proud of every single person that's been involved. And same again, if you don't like it, hey, come and give me and Tim a shout, and we'll put you on the kindness games. So come on down. Yeah.
That's awesome. And yeah, let's get to the list, shall we? So we have 54 current competitors. This is alumni plus people in the waves plus our allies, people that maybe started and then fell off, or have only done a couple, but they're really boosting and posting or liking and commenting. So 54 competitors is pretty good. And we have 21 alumni, people that have finished the 30 post challenge. So I'm going to name them off real quick. Tim Wenzel, Lee Otten, Kelsey Carnell, Jason Secura, Josh Ledesma, Brendan Tan, John McDermott, Steve D'Onofrio, Playground Bill Massey, Coach Kathleen Ferris, Sue Ginsburg, Kekishan Dedwani, Paul Moxness, everybody. Number 13 on the list.
My lucky number.
There we go. Kunle Palemo, Abhijit Sinha, Eric Brinks, Carlos Francisco. It's just a fun name to say. I love that guy. Janina Linka, Lisa Oliveri, Angela Scalpello, and Christopher Stitt. Nice. So that is people from the US, people from Canada, people from Mexico, people from Europe, people from Africa, people from India, all over the place. It's crazy, right?
I think we need to get some Aussies, right? Aussies are usually up for a bit of fun. Maybe I need to reach out to my Aussie network. I mean, I know I have a strange accent, and you guys.
I thought you were Australian, bro. He's living in Mexico.
I need to reach out to some real Aussies and get them involved too, and maybe some Kiwis as well.
Okay.
Let's see what we can do.
Let's get it done. Highlights.
We could start a competition
section. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No, I was going to say there should be a competition between the Aussies and the Kiwis. That'd get you numbers.
Oh,
kindness haka.
Oh yeah, exactly. The Kiwis and the Wallabies, right? Oh, we can get some real action going.
That'd be awesome.
All Blacks, come on, let's bring it down.
So we have some highlights that we're going to go over. We're going to call out some great people involved in the kindness games, or some people just spreading kindness. First of all, we have four kindness games alumni who have just kicked off a podcast called Let's Get Real. Coach Kat, Kathleen Ferris, Kekishan Dedwani, Kelsey Carnell, and Janina Linka. They are starting off this podcast to reach out to young professionals who are women, who are underrepresented minorities, trying to find their way through the workplace and through their career paths, which is an amazing initiative. So very kind, very kind.
Well done on that. Can I add a few things to that?
Please.
Because, and again, look, I mean, hey, let's celebrate it again. It's International Women's Day again for 4 rock stars. And especially for you, Coach Kat, I'm going to give you a kindness shout out. Just have a little look to see what I'm wearing.
Oh,
Hey.
dude.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And I
A
believe.
fashion icon.
Oh,
Here
Two
we
fashion
go.
icons.
Coach Kat sending t-shirts.
hey. But wait a minute. Have you got one of these?
Ooh.
Oh, no, I don't have a mask. Where'd you get that?
That from the one and only Coach Kat. Not only a mask. Oh yeah. Some socks.
What?
Socks, exactly. Be kind. Be kind to Coach Kat.
Yeah, I guess. I thought she liked me. But apparently, just okay.
Hey, I'm not going to rub it in, but she was very kind to me, and I appreciate it, Coach Kat.
Well, I'm
Thank
just
you for
gonna
the
turn my
kindness.
camera off because I'm feeling sheepish, Coach Kat. What? Axis Communications, a global provider, manufacturer of security cameras. They last week or the week before, they did a week of kindness where they encouraged their employees to spend the week doing something kind for someone else, which yielded us 2 new competitors. Heidi Tripp, both in the 7th wave. Heidi Tripp, who has done 15 posts so far. She's halfway through. Actually, that 15th post she did with me. It was nice getting to know her.
Good stuff.
And I think that's the best part about the kindness games. It does help people feel good, but I am meeting the best people in the world. Absolute the best people in the world.
I definitely think you've been the king on the intros and getting together with the kindness posse. It's like every day I see you with someone different. So I commend you and applaud you on that, Mr. Wenzel. Congratulations.
I just like to meet people, and some of us know how to use Zoom. So
Yeah, there you go.
As you know from our conversation earlier, I don't.
And also coming out of the Axis Week of Kindness is Paul Barada, who's at 7 posts. Awesome. We love having you both. And very cool, Axis Communications. And lastly, on the highlights list, our newest kindness competitor, Sarah Hayward Turton, at 4 posts. Now, what makes her a highlight? Because she started on the kindness half-versary. March 4th, she said, what? It's been 6 months? I'm jumping in.
Good stuff.
That's awesome, isn't it?
And maybe it's just me, but or maybe it's the LinkedIn algorithm or something. You work at Facebook, you probably know more about these things than I do, but I seem to be seeing a lot more posts just in general of people giving shout outs to somebody here, there, or wherever, not hashtagging with the kindness game, so we can't credit them and get them on the scoreboard, but that's what I'm seeing. So I don't know if you guys are seeing that too. Are we having a bigger impact than just the hashtag?
Yeah, I don't know if it's us completely having the impact. I'd like to think so, but here's the thing. It's been a year that I've been working from home. Today, my weekly team meeting minutes, I looked at the top and I was like, week 1, what are you talking about? They were like, yeah, because last week was 52, bro. It's a new year of working from home. And I was like, oh. So I think people are starting to see the importance of reaching out and checking in and saying something nice to their fellow socially distanced man or woman.
I think also that change of routine has started to really hit home as well for a lot of people, right? Again, as humans, we evolve all the time and adapt to the different situations. I'd like to think that a lot more people have understand the power and the value of the virtual audience now. So I think there's a lot more. Plus, also, you're seeing the likes of Tim Tebow spreading kindness. So when sports personalities and celebrities get behind kindness, then again, the bigger audience comes to the floor. and definitely seeing a lot more love online, which is great.
Yeah, it certainly seems to be a bit of a movement now.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely, Paul. And we're loving it. Let's make it even bigger and better, right?
Let's do it.
Absolutely.
Do it.
So let's jump in. We're going to burn through the first couple tiers just to get through them. But today's a milestone, actually, guys. Do you know this? Today is my 30th post, this scoreboard of my triple overtime. So I'm actually jumping in the 4 OT. I'm at 120 kindness posts right now.
I thought you were going to say it was your 30th birthday. And then I was like, now I know you're lying.
The nice try was about to roll off my tongue too.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. It's not your 30th birthday, Tim.
Not again.
Yeah. So, yay me. I'm excited.
Congrats.
That's awesome. Congrats, Tim. Yeah.
Thank you. I'm going to kick off my 4 OT with a daily kindness post tomorrow.
Love it. Love it. Good job, buddy.
In 2 overtimes, so people that have completed their first 30 post challenge and their second 30 post challenge, the first overtime, and now they're on their third, we have Lee Otten at 18, Steve Denavrio at 10, and Kelsey Carnell at 8.
Congrats.
There's some good people. In fact, I actually do need to make a statement. I need to up my game. My game has slipped in kindness recently. My life has consumed me. But ladies and gents, you will be seeing Lee coming back down with a lot more kindness. So watch this space.
And you know what? We know life gets in the way, right? We have things to do. And so it's fine. It's fine. You go through seasons to where you really need to refocus your mind. And the kindness games, jumping back in is a great way to refocus your mind.
Exactly.
People in their initial overtime, Coach Kathleen Ferris at 20. She's almost a 2 OT.
That's pretty close.
Kekishan Dedwani at 13. Kunle Palemo of Africa at 10. Paul Moxness at 9. Today on Scoreboard.
He needs to up his game.
Well, you just wrote a book.
Yeah,
so,
exactly.
It's not like you're not accomplishing anything.
Speaking of books, I think I need to write some notes to our book. Oops.
Bill Massey at 6. Abhijit Kumar Sinha at 5. Sue Ginsburg at 5, Jay McDermott at 3, Jason Secure at 3, Christopher Stitt at 2, Brandon Tan at 2, Carlos Francisco at 1, Josh Ledesma at 1, Lisa Oliveri at 1, Angela Scalpello at 1, and Eric Brinks at 1. So actually that overtime list only went to 13 last week. Now, because of the half-versary, it's gone to 16. Isn't that awesome?
That is awesome. Super.
The fourth wave, because we've closed out the second and third waves. John Harris at 11. Now, I actually caught up with my brother, John Harris, and I was like, bro, he's like, I don't even need to hear it. I was like, well, you need to hear it. Because you've been stuck at 11 for a while. He's like, watch, this week, I'm going to restart. So, John Harris, I'll be waiting. Tag me.
Waiting and watching.
And Miranda Kupulse at 11. She's amazing. And I have never met her in real life, but I love her. She is awesome. The stuff she posts on LinkedIn, I mean, a lot of it could fall into the kindness games, but it doesn't. So keep it going. Anmol Segal of India, she's at 5, and actually she recently jumped on a call with Lee and I, and it was so much fun meeting her.
Yeah, she's really cool. She's a young professional doing some awesome stuff in India, and actually she's got for a lady of such young age, she's got a massive student following supporting her. And going back to Miranda too, because I didn't quite say anything on Miranda, I also love Miranda. I think she's awesome. She's a great woman, and I think we should invite her to some shows. Maybe not the kindness games right now, but maybe some GSD talks and fails could be in your future, Miranda.
Let's do that. Sunflower Community. If you haven't checked it out, it's Anmol's community. Check it out. It's an awesome place.
Every Saturday, I think, Brody.
Yeah, and it's a group on LinkedIn as well.
Yep.
Rob Liddick is at 5. George Saman is at 3. Glenn Smith and Justin Hansen at 1 for the 5th wave. The 6th wave, which started on New Year's Day, we have Janet Fenner at 13. Randy McNeely, the chief kindness officer himself, at 4. Martha Donato at 3. Chuck Harold at 3. Robert Carantino. That sounds kind of like Tarantino. I'm just Robert.
Is it Quentin Tarantino's brother?
It may be, but I haven't actually talked to Robert in real life, so yeah, I don't know how to pronounce your name. That's how this goes. He's at 2. Fee McWabe at 2. Mutinda Masao at 1. Both in Africa, brought in by the great Kunle Palemo. Brittany Galley at like 1.5. Don't get me started. Felmro, Leo Des, Mary Gamble. I love this because Lisa tricked them into the kindness games by making a kindness games post a call they were on. So even though you didn't volunteer yourself in, let's get on it. And Jennifer Kress, a friend of mine that I've met over COVID, she's at 1, and she's a great person. And that finishes our list. I'm not going to list off the allies, but the kindness games is scooting along. And I think we made a goal by what do we say? By the end of summer to have 50 alumni. Do you think we can do that, Paul?
Of course we can do that.
Yeah.
Why can't we?
How will we get that done?
We'll have to trick more people into joining the kindness games. No, but I think that, the snowball's slowly rolling, even though in my part of the world, the snow's melting, but we can, once it picks up steam, I'm pretty sure we can roll this through. What's the total number now, Tim?
54. 54 participants, 21 alumni.
So we just need to double the number of alumni.
Yep.
Plus a little bit.
We can do it.
Yeah.
Easy.
Of course we can.
Easy.
All right, gents, closing thoughts. Paul?
No, I think, that's just an inspiration. Is 2 inspirational things for me. One is get my own reverse end in gear and get over the finish line for the overtime. Okay. But number 2 is also to help coach people along and say, hey, just add the hashtag to that kind of post. You're in the kindness games, and more people will see it. More people will start seeing the value of spreading kindness on a daily basis. So why not?
Absolutely. Lee, any closing thoughts?
I'm gonna do something different, and like a sneak preview. So we did an awesome GSD talks today with Kristen Leonardson. Okay, and maybe. Well, Kristen is without doubt one of the most phenomenal women in the security industry. She's a powerhouse. She's fantastic. And she just shared so much today. And what she did a lot of on the show, and when you see it, she shouted out a lot to the kindness games and shared a lot of gratitude. So maybe, I think you can see where I'm going with this. Maybe, Kristen, you would love to join the kindness games 30-day journey. What do you think? Would you love it? What do you think, Tim? What do you think, Paul?
I think she'd love it.
I think she would absolutely love it. And by the way, my closing thoughts is between Abhijit and Anmol, I am getting pinged on LinkedIn by a lot of people in India asking what the kindness games is about. So stay tuned. The kindness games out.